Okay guys, today I'm going to talk about this awesome shade sail that we got from Love Story. So one thing, it comes with this cool handy dandy kit that tells you everything you need to know about installation, also shows your options, makes sure that you got the right one, right? So it comes in a variety of different sizes. We ended up getting the 16.5 feet, sorry there's a fly, 16.5 feet by 19.5 feet. So you can see they got a little check mark there, so verifying that you got the right size. Also comes in a variety of sizes, and so I said sizes, also comes in a variety of shapes, right? So we got rectangles, 16.5 feet by 19.5 feet, but you got squares, and there's triangles. Triangles, there's some that are like the equilateral triangle, or you got the right triangle option, so quite a few different options, as well as colors. So you have a cool color wheel here. We got the sand one, I believe, yeah. We went with sand. We like having sand, right? So pretty cool deal. On the back, it shows you some of the installation instructions, which is really cool. So you can, and it gives you tons of ideas. If you have a square one, or a triangle one, or this other triangle one, or if you have multiple ones, it shows you different ideas of how you might want to install that, as well as just generally talking about how far apart. And that fly is really liking it right here. Talking about how far apart to space the things. So. Yeah, it's been really great so far. It was, the moment we got it up, it was noticeably cooler underneath here. We're in the middle of summer right now. Super cool. Yeah, blocks the sun. You can, one thing that I really like about it is that it's breathable. So a little bit of wind comes, we got a gust of wind, and you can see the shade sail just moving gently because the air just goes right through it. So breathable. So you can leave it up because it's not going to like fly away with the wind. If it rains, you can probably still leave it up again because it's not waterproof, right? So water isn't going to accumulate on top of it. It's just going to go right through. So really cool there. It does come with these ropes for individual little pieces of rope if you want to install using that. We didn't end up using these, but it is a nice feature depending on how you want to install it to have those. Without further ado, I'm going to show you a little bit more about how we chose to install it. Alright, so here is the first corner that I'm going to show you about how we chose to install it. You can see we've got it going right onto the house there. So the way we chose to do it, we also decided to get this hardware kit from Love Story as well, and it was amazing. Made installation super awesome. So I'll show you up close what that piece is up there. It's just this, right? So on each corner of the shade sail itself, there is a D-ring. Yeah, that's what it is. A D-ring. So whether or not you choose to get this installation kit, you have the D-rings there ready to go. This is the piece, though, that I used up in that corner. And this installation kit comes with all the screws and anchors that you might need as well. So there were 16 of them, obviously 4 in each thing. And if you use one of these on all 4 corners, then you have enough screws and anchors for each one of those. So it came with 4 of these. I only used 2, that's why I still have 2, because I use these on my house. On the other corners I did another thing, I'll show you that in a bit. And it also comes with these, which are super cool. So each one of these, each side unscrews independently to lengthen and shorten as needed. So it came with 2 of these. We didn't use them. We started to, and then we went a different direction, but these are really cool. So that's the hardware kit that we chose to get. And here it is installed. So you can see that the carabiner, so this hardware kit that we got also came with 2 carabiners. So the carabiner there connects the D-ring to that piece in the installation kit. So once again, this D-ring came with the shade sail. The carabiner and this other part that we had mounted on the house both came in that separate installation kit that we decided to get. So we have 2 of our corners that use that same method, and I'll go show you the other corner now. All right, here is the other corner. Well, 2 other corners are set up using this method. So we have we dug a hole in the ground, stuck our pipe in the ground there. So we stuck it into there. We put some cement to lock it in place, and we have it going up there. So the D-ring actually just loops right around. We haven't got around to it yet, but I'm just gonna put some kind of a screw there to hold it in place. But honestly, we've had a few breezes and that thing hasn't moved at all yet. There's enough tension in the shade sail itself that it hasn't moved even without being fixed yet. So yeah, we just use these corners, these poles on this one, as well as on that other corner right over there. There's my finger. So right over there. So we use 2 corners using this method with the big pipe because it's out in the middle of the grass where we wanted to install it. And the other 2 corners are, as I just showed you previously, just mounted right onto the house. So it's been pretty awesome. And here you can get a look of the whole dealio.